Imagine finding a saltwater fly fishing for salmon paradise, a location X if you will, a geographic location so unique it receives the West Coast Sporting Journal Series designation after 15 years researching salmon on the fly. Rivers Inlet on the mainland coastal region of British Columbia, Canada is, in my opinion, that special location. A place where US and BC hatchery salmon, as well as wild salmon, pass and feed on the massive herring bait schools in the area on their annual migration to their home rivers in British Columbia, Washington, Oregon, and California. These calm waters off Fitzhugh Sound, with the area's many islands, inlets, and bays protected by Calvert Island from the Pacific swells, that allows for this fly fishing paradise for salmon on the fly to be possible. Join me today, Salmon on the Fly, one episode covering the most comprehensive techniques and fly fishing strategy that will take you deep into 15 years of research in this area and into the exciting world of saltwater fly fishing the Pacific for salmon on the fly. Saltwater fly fishing for salmon, and you've been a huge proponent of making this research possible. Like, we've shot, I don't know, over 20 episodes, and all of them continually learning. And this is just an example of how long I look at Salmon and Steelhead Journal. This over 10 years ago was here talking about the same place. Now, how many guests can you accommodate here at Legacy Lodge?
We typically take 28. We accommodate them through a series of suites, private single rooms. We can do kings, masters, we have upstairs. So there's a variety of rooms. We can accommodate families, large, 3-4 people in one room, down to single private rooms for the guys that want to come in with business clients. Yeah, it's rewarding. We have people from today all over the world. People are returning from all over the world. It's a staff that's been together for 19 years. I'm senior at 19, we have 18, 17, 13, 14, 12, 9, 9, 8 on our staff, which is a big part of it, returning to the same staff in a beautiful place. They're just the best. The staff makes the whole experience.
Yeah.
From all levels.
Buddy, the chef, he's been here a long time, and Kevin, that honestly is kind of the backbone, the dining, the decadence at night, and the breakfast that are brought out to your boat. So my only question is, what are you going to do for the next 18 years?
We're going to continue fishing. There's a lot of questions about the future and so forth. Rivers Inlet's future is very bright. The Percy Walker's hatchery has assured that the run of Chinook, the monarch Chinook, will remain. Smart guys put their own money behind it, and it makes a huge difference. It really does.
This app I used, this one in particular is called Windy app, and you can see here we're on, we'll show, here's British Columbia, the Central Coast, and you just simply hit the arrow on it, and it's showing me the green, it's blowing about 20. When you see the orange, the wind's blowing in the 30s, 40s. As you can see here, you've got great fly fishing conditions when it's blue. It's just another tool to use when it comes to saltwater fly fishing for salmon.
Just got the engine a little bit in gear here, and we're just about coming into the sweet zone, into neutral. Now you can see how fast this is pushing us, but the 525 grain is really going to help us. Put the engine in the position so that it's going to hold us at least in a direction so I can present the fly. At 90 feet of line, couple of wraps, and I'm just going to swing into the zone 90. And we want to make sure we get away from those species off this ledge. And here we are, 103. From 100 to 149. As the water slows down, as you've got moving into that slack tide, the fish are going to come out and they're going to feed heavy, and it's just a time where the bait, slack water, where it's a much easier presentation for the fly angler and also for the salmon to be able to eat. Now I'm looking at my sounder there. There's my magic 110. If you come to the sounder, you can see we're starting to mark down here. So, and because it's the first part of the day, I don't know where these salmon are in the column, in the water, but I can tell you right now, you see that line stacking? I'm doing everything I can do right now. So I'm going to head back up to the point and I am going to present the fly. We're going to drift back off the most productive point, letting the wind bring the fly, which is going to come by the fish on the other side of any underwater pinnacles here. Sitting, waiting. And that windy app, that was pretty well bang on. They said by about 9 o'clock in the morning that it would start laying down 0 to 6. And it did. If you're getting nice northerns like this, you know, when we talk about the wolf pack or the fish that they run with, there should be 4 to 6 of those fish. Aren't they gorgeous? Wow. Okay, I'll just put that fish here, slip that little hook out. But that gives you an idea to our first fish there, starting exactly how we do at the leading point, moving around, searching for fish, and then the last one is simply getting that fly down in the ozone and letting that boat drift, slow strip.